This is the first ever brand new dump truck that Junk Punks has. Florida Walmarts, it's a lot different than Wisconsin Walmarts. Gotta watch your back sometimes. Hey Mo D, I'm painting that trailer. First time ever using this paint spray. All right, guys, welcome back to Junk Punks episode. What we got, Tony?
I don't know, 10.
Something like that. All right, so today, all the crews are out. We got Maudine in the office. New scrap metal dumpster dropped off, which we can actually sell our scrap metal trailer now. So what me and Tony are gonna do, we're gonna head to Walmart, we're gonna grab some materials, come back, prep this thing to sell. I'm gonna show you guys when you're selling a trailer, how to get the maximum amount of value for that trailer when you sell it. A couple things you can do to make this thing look stellar.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Guys, I'm driving extra careful because yesterday I was driving home from the office and, you know, I was thinking a little too much about work, thinking too much about business, wasn't thinking about driving, and I actually hit someone by accident, got in a little bit of a car accident. I went to get a quote to fix my car. It's still drivable, luckily, but it was $8,000 to fix my car. I got to thinking, and I was like, dude, I don't really want a Tesla anyway. So, might be getting a new vehicle here pretty soon. We're trying to get rid of all of our trucks and trailer setups. So right now we have 2 pickup trucks and we have 3 dump trailers. The plan for this week is we're getting a brand new dump truck delivered tomorrow. So I want to sell the trailer, the scrap metal dump trailer, and right now if I was to sell it as is, we'd probably get around $6,500 for it, maybe $7,000. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this thing up a little bit, sand it, paint it a little bit, and I think we should be able to get about $8,500 to $9,000 for the trailer. Getting about $3,000 extra dollars by putting about 2 hours of work into the trailer. Pretty good return on investment, but at the end of the day, the big ROI is gonna be when we don't have any more of these trucks and trailers on the roads. Flat tires are ridiculous on these things. They're not built like dump trucks are. They're not meant to go in these landfills every single day, multiple times. Car accidents, people can fishtail, they can jackknife with these trailers. So it's just dangerous. It's just dangerous to have them on the road. So the prime goal is only dump trucks. And the reason for that is just brand awareness. We want all of our trucks to look uniform, brand new, and really that sounds expensive to have all brand new dump trucks, but really it's cheaper because you're not paying for all the extra maintenance on a used vehicle. It has a warranty, so when something big, expensive were to happen damage-wise, it's getting covered. You don't have to worry about that. So really, keeping your truck on the road and working is gonna be more important than the actual price of the vehicle itself. If you buy a $10,000 vehicle, but it's out half of the time for maintenance and repairs, I mean, you're losing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars in potential profit a year just from having that vehicle out. These trucks are different than like a pickup truck because you have the actual chassis itself that's about $50,000 to $60,000, and then you have the customized metal dump bed that's on it that costs another $20,000 to $25,000. So we're buying these trucks. The truck chassis and engine itself is only going to last, you know, 200 to 250,000 miles, which we should probably hit that within 4 to 7 years. But then if you get to the end of that loan and that truck is paid off and you still have the dump body that's in good condition, you can just get a new chassis for $50,000 and take that old dump body and put that on the new chassis. You're making the big investment of $90,000 to $100,000 up front for that brand new cabin chassis. But then once that chassis goes bad, you really only need about $50,000 of equity in that vehicle to swap that chassis and not be down on your investment. Basically, what you don't want to do is take out, you know, an 8-year loan on this truck that's 20% interest rate, and then get to the end of that loan. You don't want to get to the end of that loan having a truck that's not working and still owing money on that loan greater than the value of the dump body itself. So that's the worst case scenario. Then you will be negative and you do have to buy more trucks as you're in debt, which is awful. But if you can make that payoff term like 3 years, like 3 to 5 years is perfect. Make those higher payments monthly, but then by the end of that lease, you'll have that truck paid off and you'll actually have equity in that. So if you have a location with 10 trucks that are all paid off, you might have, you know, $600,000 in equity, and you could be doing 0 profit and you're still worth $500,000 because just the trucks that your business has been paying off. So it's a big component of the business to have these trucks and really know what you're doing with financing wise and making sure you don't, you know, go over on your head. At Walmart, we're going to get some paint, we're going to get some sandpaper, maybe a new pressure washer. everything we need to get this dump trailer worth about $9,000. Florida Walmarts, it's a lot different than Wisconsin Walmarts. You know, you gotta watch your back sometimes. Guys, I really like Walmart for tools and stuff because you can get warranties on the tools here. And in junk removal, you don't really need like super high quality tools that are gonna last like 10 years because the reality is the guys probably lose them or break them after like a few months. So getting cheap equipment from Walmart, little life hack for you guys. All right guys, we're looking for a pressure washer right now. You don't need something crazy. We kind of want to get one of these.
Ooh, these shells are nice.
Looking at some new gloves to get our guys. We spend like $200 a month just in gloves, just for one location. Probably like $500 a month for all locations.
You guys started washing them, didn't you, right?
Yeah, we started washing them. What we're gonna switch to is just buying a nice pair of gloves for each one of our guys. And then if they lose that pair after like 3 months, like once a quarter, we'll give them a brand new pair. And if they lose that, then we'll make them use just like the wash gloves that are reusable. So we're gonna get paint, we're gonna get a pressure washer, we need some sandpaper as well. If we get those things, we'll be good.
I'm in a league of my own, and now they all in their fields. I got them all on my phone.
As when you're buying pressure washers, you're not just looking at the PSI. You're looking at the GPM, which is the gallons per minute. So this one's got a 1.1 GPM. That's how much water is coming out of the pressure washer. So really, the more gallons per minute, the better. Not necessarily the more PSI, the better.
You guys are going to on track to do like $5 million. Why don't you just buy the most expensive one, bro?
Because even if you're doing $5 million a year in revenue, you need to save money when you can. We're not a pressure washing company. We don't need some big elaborate thing. We're just buying something for a little project. We're always saving money.
You know I don't play by my rags though. Now go and turn it up to the max.
We'll see what a paint sprayer costs. If they don't have a good remoteless paint sprayer, it's too expensive. $84.
When I'm in the city, I get looks now. I was going bad, but I'm good now.
We'll get this one.
Said I had it going, put my foot down. Told them I'ma get it and go. Nah, even in the summer, man, they knowing I'm cold. I got a couple checks coming that I made out the flows. Might get a couple more popping if I do it some more. I gotta do it for real. Said I'm back in my bag.
We got the paint sprayer, we got the paint, we got the pressure washer. Now we just need, say, some sandpaper, and that should be it. Got some sandpaper, got paint, got our sprayer.
I told him this is a chip shot.
From doing junk removal so much, you learn how to carry a lot of shit at once. Hey, Modi! Yo! I'm painting that trailer. Game plan, taking the trailer off, bring the truck back over there. We're gonna first pressure wash this thing, or first we're gonna sand it. Like spots like this that just have shit on there, we're gonna just get that stuff off. We're gonna repaint it. We're gonna take new pictures of it, post it on Marketplace. We should, like I said, get about an extra $2,000 just for making this thing look nice.
I'm taking big shots, just stop. Where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a six.
Yeah, basically, like at all times, there's two lists. You have lists of shit that needs to get done to keep the business running, and it's like daily list. Then you have like a list of future shit that you need to do to get the company where you want it to be. Ideally, my team is doing all the day-to-day list stuff, and I'm doing all the future list stuff. This is one of those in between where it's like a day-to-day thing, but it also helps with the future. I would try to delegate this to someone on my team, but if we don't have time or we're too busy doing jobs, I'm gonna step in wherever it is needed to make sure that list of shit we need to get done today does not fall behind. So this is something where, you know, it's a couple hours of my time, but it keeps the business running. This is $8,000 in extra cash flow this week. It's gonna help us get to where we wanna be. So, you know, it's really just filling in where you need to on the highest value tasks that you don't really want to have someone else do.
I'm taking big shots, just stop. Where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop, where I'm driven, no.
Alright, Tony, I've never done this before. So we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully I don't get paint on Maudine's car. First time ever using this paint spray. I watched a video.
All I hear, go get the money, so I go get it. Hate means I do something right, so I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him, yeah, I'ma let him. I hit the middle.
Alrighty guys, we finished up painting the old dump trailer. It's looking very fucking beautiful right here. When you paint a trailer like this, just repaint it black, it makes it so much easier to resell it on the secondhand market. Perfect timing, because us selling this made plenty of space for this new big boy right here. This is the first ever brand new dump truck that Junk Punks has. We have an order in for 3 of these things going up to Wisconsin. You have 1 more coming here in about a month or so. But in the future, guys, our whole fleet, every vehicle for Junk Punks needs to be this exact vehicle right here. It's our standard cubic yardage. This is actually a 2026 Isuzu NPR. We can do a little tour here of the truck. So guys, big benefit of this truck has the big toolbox here. This is big enough actually to put the dollies in. It locks up right here. So all the equipment goes in here. You don't have to worry about putting stuff in the actual body, in the dump bed itself. Saves a lot of time losing tools, stuff like that. People forget what's in there and they end up dumping stuff. Beautiful toolbox right here. Guys, just the toolbox on these trucks is like an extra $4,000 or $5,000 to add, but it's super essential to have one. Keep walking around here. We got the Junk Punks logo on the side. We got the logo in the front. We got the website on the front. I love the look of the front of these new trucks. Got the LED headlights, silver grille. It just looks really clean. Keep walking around the back here. Another essential part of this truck, guys, is this custom ladder here. So if you're loading stuff up and you need to somehow mess with the tarp or reach up there, you can just grab right on, climb up the top, mess with your load. There's actually more storage space up here too. So if we have like garbage cans, brutes, stuff like that, they can go up here. We can strap them down. Nothing gets lost. We're gonna keep moving along the back here. Guys, we finally have a beautiful ramp on this truck. Pop that thing out. This ramp slides all the way out. You can actually just wheel stuff right up. Another thing you can use this ramp for, guys, is when your truck is totally full, you can actually close these doors, hop up on the ramp right here, and someone can hand you a garbage can, and you can just fill this thing up directly by dumping the garbage can while keeping these doors locked. So lets you get to the actual top of this whole load instead of just filling what you can in the back and shutting the doors. So another benefit of this ramp right here. On the back, we also got the online booking link. So when cars are parked behind us at a stoplight or they're driving by, they can see that, or in the neighborhood, they can see that link, walk up to it with their phone, schedule an appointment right there. It actually happens all the time. Because what happens is your guys will be on a job, they'll be doing a job, and someone will drive by and they'll say, hey, I got something over here. Can you guys come pick my stuff up really quick? It's like, yeah, just scan this really quick, schedule an appointment, we'll be right over there. So it makes it way easier than actually having to go talk to them for 5 minutes and schedule the appointment on your phone. So very essential part right there. Inside the truck, guys, we're gonna look back at this truck in like, say 2 months from now. We'll see how the condition of it is. But right now, it's looking beautiful. This is 8 feet wide. It's actually a 12-foot dump body, and it's 5 feet high on the sides. Gives us a little bit extra room to, if we do need to put something back here, like some kind of dolly or tool like that, we have a couple extra cubic yards to do that. Guys, like I said, this is the first actual brand new dump truck we've had in the fleet. In the past, we've used Isuzu NPRs, but they've been used. We get them for anywhere from $15,000 to $25,000. And like this one right here, it's a box truck. Same exact type of truck, but just the old version of it. So guys, it's been almost 3 years, just actually almost a little over 3 years in business until we got one of these brand new trucks. And it's definitely the hardest part about junk removal is building your company big enough to actually get the commercial lending you need to get one of these trucks. So did I think we'd get to this point this fast? It's really difficult to say. I can say I've always, when we started the company, we always dreamed of having the actual dump trucks like this. It's like, you know, if you're in the industry, if you're in this world, you know that this is like the gold standard of junk removal, having one of these trucks. It makes you just look way more professional as a company, allowing you to charge the prices that you need to charge to actually stay in business. Yeah, I don't know, it's pretty crazy just looking at it. Like,
so what's better, this or a Lamborghini?
I'm taking one of these. This thing will buy you a couple Lamborghinis.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys, make sure you guys follow along for the journey. We are planning on taking over the entire country with junk removal locations. If you're interested in franchising or opening a private location with us, please reach out, hit the link in the description. Until next time, guys, stay tuned, and Junk Punks out.